Good afternoon, folks. Matt here with Shady Grove Ranch, Jefferson, Texas. It is a beautiful day for pastured poultry. We're getting ready to put the super coop back into broiler service. It did layers for a while. It did pigs for a while. It started off with broilers, maybe some turkeys here and there. Well, we're going back to broilers. And in doing so, we're going to prepare for an auger feeding system, which we've never done before, but this is going to help carry less feed. So both my back and my boys' backs, precious, will really appreciate that. And so we're getting this feed line all installed right here. We'll go through some of the nuances here in a little bit, like some flexible joints, which most feed lines don't need because they're usually found in big chicken houses that don't move and they don't have rolling hills, as you can see. And so anytime we move to a new paddock, we need to be able to adjust the feed line, so that it can, the pans can stay close enough to the ground for the chickens to eat. Well, anyway, all that to say, I'm about to do a little cutting and welding, cutting and plasma cutting of these tubular structures, because normally each 12-foot section, which starts there and ends there, only has 4 pans, and as you can see here, we've got 8. Well, that's because I modified them, and so we're going to show you how we do that. And so if you tilt it up like this, aha, here it is. So you've got to get your camera down so you can see. There's got to be a notched out section. Where am I at? There we go. Got to be a notched out section right there for the pan holder to be able to swivel on. And we've got to cut this hole with a plasma cutter to let feed come out with our auger, whenever our auger screw there turns. See that auger screw? Let's see, here it is. So just got that fancy dancy little auger screw there, and it's coming out of our huge 180 sweep, because this is then going to come back this way and go all the way down again. And we'll show you how it all works later. But so we're going to head to near the welding shop, Mechanics Bay as I call it, and show you how we're going to do this next mod. All right, well, here we are at the weld shop, but we get to do a lot of our stuff outside under our nice, beautiful pine trees. Oh, it's so nice because they provide evaporative cooling, which, as everybody knows, is why this world feels so good. All right. Well, first thing we're going to do, we're going to cut off these flared ends, because we have those flexible pipes that attach each of our feed lines together. In a chicken house, normally you take the one feed line and you stick it inside this flared end of the next feed line and you clamp them together. But that assumes that you're never flexing the lines because you're not running over undulating terrain. So anyway, we're going to cut those off so that we can fit our nice fancy tube over it, so bear with me here. trash bucket right there. We want to put all of our metal scrap in there. So we finished up that first little trim cut right there. That's nice and smooth, and that'll slide that flexible pipe over it easy. All right, so this next one. So first what we're gonna do is we gotta cut out this little, seam on top there so that our pan feeders can slide over it. Beautiful. Looks wonderful. Okay, then our last step, we've got to plasma cut the hole for the feed to come out of. So I'm going to attach my ground. Don't forget to do that when plasma cutting, or it doesn't work nearly as well. It actually does try to cut, it just doesn't work good. Gum up your tips and everything too. Oh, there we go. It didn't like that ground apparently. Let's try it again. Bingo. Now that doesn't look perfect, does it? But guess what? The chickens don't care. All right, there you have it. So I'm going to do that in between each of these pan feeders. And we're just going to add a bunch more pan feeders. Boop, 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 boop. So those chickens will have ample choices of which pan to eat from. There you have it. Thanks for watching. This is Matt, Shady Grove Ranch, Jefferson, Texas. All right, you can turn off now.